YouTube. It is Pistol. WOJ, or Juggalos. Today, I want to talk about a little topic that has been buzzing around the net lately, especially YouTube, about the whole Juggalos are a gang situation. Now, when you think of gang, let's see, what are the few things that come to your mind when you think of the word gang? Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, people who, do heinous crimes, robbery, murder, grand theft auto. But not just like somebody, I'm not saying, somebody who does that is a gang member, but that's a gang mentality. Fights, like, gang fights, like jumping somebody. When I think of gangs, I think of guns, knives, the works. When I think of gangs, I think of hard-ass motherfuckers. Every single person that rolls with that group considers themselves a gang member. Every single person, if you're in the Latin Kings, you'll be like, yo, I'm a gang member, I'm in the Latin Kings. You probably won't say it like that, but you know where I'm going. If you're in the Bloods, yo, I'm a gang member, I'm with the Bloods. Or Crips, yo, I'm with the Crips, I'm a gang member. Or any other gang that's out there. The one thing I don't think of when I think of gang members is little teenagers with face paint. The thing I don't think about when I think of gang members is one fat guy and one skinny guy from Detroit, Michigan who decided one day that they would create a dark carnival. What I don't think about when I think of gangs is some kid who walks around with a t-shirt of a band symbol on it. A band symbol. The Hatchet Man is a band symbol. That is all it is. Actually, it's more a label symbol, because it represents all psychopathic records. But it's a symbol nonetheless to represent a specific band. Or in this case, bands. Or I should say groups, really, because they're not really bands. Bands use instruments. Anyway. So it's used to, specify these specific groups, such as ICP, such as Twisted, Rappers, ABK, Boondocks, Blaze, Dark Lotus, Psychopathic Rhinos, things like that. When I think of gangs, I most definitely don't think of, a group of 2 or 3 kids, I stress that, kids, 2 or 3 kids who go to your local mall and scream profanity at somebody or, jump somebody else at that mall. That's not what I think about when I think of gangs. I think of gangs as like, a group of like 10, 15 people who will just randomly break into some random person's house, shoot them up, take their money, and run. That's what I think about when I think of gangs. I don't think of 2, 3 teenagers go to a mall and shoot profanity at somebody or just, they see somebody that they don't like from school and they're like, oh, let's kick his ass. Oh, it ain't a gang, that's just kids being stupid. There's a big difference between gang members and kids being stupid. Gang members, usually when you're in a gang, usually gang members consist, there can be teenagers in gangs. I'm not saying there's no such thing as a teenager in a gang. It can happen. Most gangs usually are people from within the ages of, say, 17 and up. Yes, there can be younger, I know, I'm just giving examples. Anybody know who is the youngest Juggalo? I believe the last I checked, the youngest Juggalo was, I think he's 8 now. 8 years old, and you're trying to pinpoint this little kid to be in a gang. Kid probably doesn't even know what a gang is, and you're trying to say he's in one? Why? Because some idiots from around the country decide they want to go do something stupid, so it classifies as all as a gang? No. No. See, that's where you're wrong, because in the world of gangs, everybody in the gang, like I said before, will state that they're in the gang. You know, the Bloods, the Crips, the Latin Kings, whatever have you. Juggalos? Listen to most of the Juggalos up on YouTube. They'll tell you, we're not a gang. We are not a gang. We are no way, shape, or form a gang. We don't go around rapping like we're in a gang. Isn't there a problem there? And I listened to Crazy McCormick's upload of his blog talk radio show that he had. And he had Child Toy Ninja in there, and they made some pretty valid points. So let's think about this for a second. Juggalos, we'll put them aside for a second, okay? We'll talk about actual gangs. We'll use Bloods and Crips as an example. These guys have been rivals for years. Years these two have been rivals. You hear about it all. You used to, well, back, I don't know about anymore, but, you know, back in the days, you hear about it all the time. Bloods versus Crips, Crips versus Bloods. Who's gonna win? It's the gang war of the century. Okay? Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings. Rival gangs. Yes, okay. Now, can you imagine what would happen if somebody from the Bloods tried to join with the Crips? Anybody have any idea what would transpire out of that? He'd get his ass shot. He or she would get their asses shot. If a Crip tried to join the Latin Kings, again, he would get his ass shot. If a chick from the Bloods tried to join the Latin Queens, she'd get her ass shot. They ain't gonna fucking be like, oh, you're from the Bloods? Yeah, come on over, we'll gladly take you. A Juggalo, we'll pull the Juggalos off the back burner now. A Juggalo goes to join the Bloods. Hey, I'm a Juggalo. Wanna be in your gang? You wanna know what the Bloods are gonna usually say to that? Come on in. You know why? Because Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, all the other gangs that are out there don't look at Juggalos as a gang. They look at Juggalos for what they are. A fan base. A group of people who all listen to the same fucking artists. And I use artists because most people think Juggalo is just somebody who listens to ICP and that's it. No. Juggalos listen to pretty much every person on Psychopathic. Some may have different views of other members than others, but you get the basic idea. And not all Juggalos just bang or stick the Psychopathic. So, you know. But, you know. Juggalos try to join Bloods. Whatever. Juggalos try to join Crips. Again, whatever. Juggalos try to join Latin Kings. Again, whatever. Blood tries to join Crips. Shot, dead. There is no way in hell that you would ever hear about a gang member being in two gangs at the same time, unless the only way that would actually work is if, say, the person made his own gang and then joined a different gang. But even then, I don't think that would work, because if that gang found out that he was in his own gang, they'd probably kick him out or kill his ass. Then there's even some gangs where you have to go through certain, things to even be part of the gang. Some gangs you gotta let certain gang members beat the shit out of you before you're in their gang. Like, are you kidding me? You wanna know what you gotta do to be a Juggalo? Nothing. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. There's no, specific rules, okay, you gotta do this to call yourself a Juggalo. You gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. No. So, this video is mainly towards the boy Blue 91982 because he seems to be stuck on this theory that we're a gang. He seems to be stuck on this little thing that people have been throwing our way for quite some time now, that we're a gang. He's stuck on it. Stuck to it like glue, and it won't come unglued. No matter how much you try to pull him off, it just won't do it. Blue, it's people like you that are giving us bad names. And Again, we're going back to Crazy McCormick and Child's Play Ninja. They again brought up a good point. And, who else was it? Nappy Josh. Nappy Josh was actually the one that said it. Crazy McCormick and Child's Play touched base on it. But, Nappy J actually brought up a good point, too. You're a YouTube partner, Blue. When somebody goes to YouTube and goes into the search bar and puts in Juggalo, you're usually going to be one of the first people they're going to see pop up. Because you're a Juggalo YouTube partner. So if somebody's going through their, they look it up like that. Alright? You're the first person they're gonna see. And let's say your video, the one that you made, Juggalos are a gang, or whatever the video is called. I don't bother to look up your videos, because I think they're dumb. Let's say that video is the first video to pop up. Let's say it's, let's say it's a hater. Let's say it's a hater that wants to hate on Juggalos, so he's looking for a specific Juggalo that he wants to hate on, that he's going to use for his entire theory of what he thinks about Juggalos. So he puts it in and he sees your video right off the bat. Juggalos are a gang. He'll notice the name, he'll go to your channel, he'll see your videos, notice you are a Juggalo, and he'll pinpoint that right there. Juggalos admitting to being in a gang. Dude, you're a fucking retard. You are a goddamn moron. I think all them goddamn drugs that you've been on your entire life fucked up your brain, dude, because you have no idea what the definition of a gang is, buddy. Not a single clue. FBI apparently doesn't know either if they want to classify Juggalos as a gang. Like I said before, the last thing I think about when I think of a gang is a group of kids in clown makeup. That is so fucking stupid, dude. Blue, Fred, you're an idiot, dude. And I noticed you haven't replied to my last video that I made regarding you either, so that just makes me think one of two things: either A, you just never found the video, or B, you did find the video and just didn't feel like replying because you're a pussy bitch. Take your pick. I'd go with point B. So, Blue, until next time, buddy, remember this: we're not a gang. You wanna see a gang, buddy? You wanna see a gang? Go walk on the street sometime, go up to some Crips, go up to some Bloods, I don't care who you find. Go up to them, ask them to show you what a gang is like. Maybe then you'll finally open your eyes. This is Pistol. Peace out, bitch.